Hello, just a quick tutorial on how we change the legs. It used to be on that countertop. If you're familiar with the earlier video, there was a skinnier, wider legs there. So now we're going to change it, and we're going to put some heavier legs here that looks like this. That look like that. And we're going to put actually two here in the front today, and then one other one later on. And so the reason why the metal piece is here is so when this piece goes under the bottom here, is actually to hold that mounted there. Now to mount it to the floor, it's different. What we had to do was we marked the floor down there with pencil marks. If you see two little dots, and we mounted the floor. So we're going to put two little holes in the floor, and we're going to take a piece of metal and attach it to this piece here, and then to the floor. And I found a corner bracket. So the kind of corner bracket I found in the house. So I'm going to show you what I have. Okay, so here's my piece of wood, and if you know, I put a little notch right here and a notch here, and that came from me taking this corner bracket that I found in the house. What I know it's not something that goes with this, but because it has a little notch right there, what I did was I took and I hammered it in. And if it's soft wood, you can hammer it right in and make it work. So I just hammered it right in. And just watch your fingers too. So to make a little notch there. So when I mount this to the floor, that notch and this will match up together, and it'll actually slip right in. So I'm going to put that together, and I'll screw some holes in the floor. Now, because this is a like a pergo type floor, it's real smooth. So what I did was I made like a little pilot hole with a nail. I hammered it and made two little holes in the floor with a nail. Just pop a little hole there so I can go in there and screw that right in. So what I'm doing now is I took what I showed you, that corner bracket, and I'm actually putting it into the floor where I made my little holes. So, like, I'm just putting that down in there with my little screwdriver. I got a little battery operated. Okay, there you go. When you buy these, they come with screws anyway. So, I just happen to find them laying around the house. And as long as they're flat and you can sink them deep enough, you can get your piece of wood to land right back up on top of that. So I'm going to put the other one in, and then I'm going to come back and show you what how this should fit in there. Okay, so this is what it should look like when you have that on there. Then we're going to eventually trim it up with some molding and so forth, okay? So this is what we should have when we're done. So it doesn't move. So this is what we were trying to achieve now. I have both pillars up on the leg area to get the more strength. We got rid of the little skinny ones that was there. And you're probably wondering what that piece of molding is laying there for. Well, I didn't feel like going downstairs getting my leveler, so I had a little leveler that I carry with me all the time. So what I did was I put that piece of wood there, that piece of molding, and I leveled it out, and I used my little tiny leveler that I keep on my keychain to give me an even level. So you can do the same thing if you don't have your leveler. So what I did was I mounted those to the floor. I'm going to frame them up eventually, shortly, and you will see the outcome of how those are looking. Okay? Okay, so we're back to the island, and I got to thinking about it. I said, I think I'm going to change the color. I saw some pretty neat ideas inside there on the internet, and some nice picture ideas and some of the new houses they're building, and I think I'm going to go with a shade of blue. So I'm going to change the knobs on there, and I'm going to change this all to blue. So right now this is pretty much like a second coat. The first coat I put on was with a paintbrush, and then I took a roller and went over top. So I kind of like that paintbrush idea. It gave me a little thicker coating, and then the roller kind of thin, and this is why I say that, because this is what I got with the roller. And I think the paintbrush is a better choice for me. So I'm going to go ahead and paint it with the paintbrush, and I'll be back to show you how it's coming.